Hey, so I did a reading. I was about to the end. It was one of the quicker readings too, like 30 minutes, and then the camera just the phone. That's what it is. This phone just goes out. Yep. I mean, off. So I don't know if I don't know what happened, but here we are. It may have been like it's me and technology sometimes, but also I take all things like that as a sign. So for those that are just joining for the first time, that just found the channel, thank you so much for giving this a moment. If you want to fast forward and not hear me talk about anything, please do that. For those that have began subscribing and are listening, kind of regularly, thank you so much for joining. I hope that means that there's a message coming out that's just for you and that you're getting what you need, or at least in part. And you know what? And I'll just leave it there because, again, I'm taking it as a sign. So in the reading that I did before, and I'm going to actually post a picture. I took a picture of the cards that came out. I was in clarification and all. I was doing all of that. Anyway, the two oracle cards that I started with, because I did start the reading with the oracle again. I think that it's important that I touch on that. I'm not going to read it. I'm going to do something else for this reading because I got that strongly that there's something else that is supposed to be said, and I'm going to listen. I'm an intuitive reader, so I'm going to follow that intuition. Okay. But the Towering Magnificence and the Temple came out. The Towering Magnificence is all about approaching the tower of the divine and this divinity that is within yourself. I found it really, we'll just say funny, that the Towering Magnificence comes out and it is talking and referencing a tower, and then the temple comes out, which is referencing a temple that is external, but also the internal, the temple that is the self, and reconnecting with the self and loving the self and giving to the self before you can give. And it is, both cards are talking about being open to receiving. You cannot go any further unless you remember that you are worthy to receive what it is that you're meant to receive. That's very strong messages that came out for that. And then in the reading, there was, I felt like this could really be about the self and about improving the self and loving the self. But there was a divine counterpart that came out, the King of Pentacles and King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles. And between them was the Eight of Wands. And that set up the entire reading. And I do think that this is about working together. That was some clarification that came out. But for the person who is finding balance within themselves, there was a lot of work that came out, and it went back to the Emperor, and then a King of Pentacles came out for clarification for that couple. So there was a couple of different storylines there. Hopefully that means that we get a more clear one now, and or maybe the same story comes out. I don't know. We'll see, right? But I'm going to ask the universe, my guides, you hear me, you're with me. I'm going to ask that you please give us 1 to 2 oracle cards to start this reading off with. Whatever message is supposed to come out, if that wasn't the right message for the right person, and or if all was needed was the recap of that for somebody. For those that are having trouble hearing me, I apologize. I could buy any mic, I know that. I don't want to just buy anything. And I don't know if that's I have loved ones that depend on me. I can't just throw money here and there. And especially for something that I'm just being called to do. I feel like I'm being called to do, which is to share a message whenever the message comes forth. But I am looking, and I do want to get the right mic. I don't want to just get something and then it be crap. There's a lot of readers out there. I'm kind of going off of what their trial and errors too. I think that's important. So anyway, it's slow moving. I know, I'm sorry. But I am working on it. And what else did I want you to know? Oh yeah, it's Saturday, December 6th? Let's see, what oracle cards are needed here to share a message? Okay, the light field. The light field. Is it just the one, or was there another? Because we got 2 earlier. It might just be the one. And I'm gonna say that this is still about the inner self. I didn't actually turn over, so it's fine. That could have been my full stop. Whoa, yeah, that might have been my full stop. Whoa. Is that the... We're going with it. Okay. I like it. The light field. The light field. Let's see. The light field. You are very open to the other side. The veil that separates the worlds is very fine for you, for there is much love in your heart, and love exists beyond all barriers, including those of time, distance, and even death. If you wish to communicate with those that have passed on, do so through your heart. If you want to communicate energetically with your beloved, even though you are separated in physical location, then you can do so now. If your psychic abilities are opening and you need confirmation or reassurance, accept this message of guidance as being such. Those who have passed can be received fully and peacefully into the light, and your love guides them home. The messages that you sense in your own heart that come from unconditional love, that uplift and reassure, can be trusted. The light is so close to you, beloved, it surrounds you as glow from within. This oracle brings you guidance that you are connecting with a field of awareness that is real, and that you are protected by light as you do so. It is confirming that there is nothing for you to fear, and those that have passed on or will pass on in the future will always be safely held in love. It is also confirmation that there are very real bonds that connect you to your loved ones, past, present, and future, that are beyond the confines of time and space. When I am in love, I am not afraid to be any part of me. I let it all be free for the world to know, and when I'm ready to love, I will create a reflection of who I am, and we will shed our fears, complete our past, and trust love to be our guide. Now, that is significant also to the reading that I did a minute ago, because it was talking about, well, something hit me intuitively about the shadows again, and for the person who's stuck in the shadows and not believing in the self and not seeing that they are worthy of liking themselves, much less loving themselves. And it's very easy to get stuck in those shadows, and so you do have to walk the illuminated path, the path that was already lit for you, the path that you already chose. The Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Two of Swords, all of those came out. Well, I said, actually, Two of Wands I don't think did, but anyway, the message was really strong. The fear is real. It's a real feeling. It is not real in existence. It's a what if. I'm gonna say that message again. I said it in the last one because somebody needs to hear that. The fact that it came out in this card and it's saying, do not fear. Don't live in fear, right? Don't live in fear. The emotion is real, but it is an emotion that is not in the 3D. It is not actually tangible. Okay, so your emotions, your feelings are valid, but remember, it's a feeling, not in the 3D. Not in the 3D, okay? You can manifest it into the 3D if you want to stay in that shadow, because you will then walk, talk, and move accordingly. You will bring that to you. That, to me, is a science. I mean, some people can say it's not, but that's my 2 cents. Or you can step out of that shadow, because there's lots of shadows, and you can get locked in any of them. Step out of that one. Find the one thing, even a strand of hair that you like about yourself. The one thing. Nurture it. Love it. Get to the place of love. Walk from that heart center. That is what's going to move you forward and keep you on that illuminated path. You have to do this. We have to do this together. This is a community effort. And that was also something, remember, there is a hand being held out to help you, to guide you, to assist you, for whoever that's needed for. Take it. Don't let ego get in your way. You have a resource. Utilize the resource. Yeah. Okay. So, God's universe, if we can, for the second time, what message is actually supposed to come out? We can use the cards. You know what we're thankful. If we can use the cards. Hello. Oh. Okay. Told to stop. Something's happening. What is it that we need to know? From divine union to love of self. Is this the message today? For whoever needs the message, can you let one card at a time, please? Use the cards for communication and by extension, movement. Thank you. What happened? I heard mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. For those who don't want to watch the shuffling, skip ahead. Seven of Pentacles, time. Harvest. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. Mix it up, mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. Almost time for love. Love of self. Divine union. Timing. For what? I heard take your time. There's a Page of Cups and Temperance. Mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. A message of love. The feeling of love. The alchemy of self. The balance. Mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. A gift of love for the self is what I heard. To gift yourself love. Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Independence, work, fulfillment, the balance. There's this small little thing of love here. And the Page of Cups was out earlier. And what hit me in that moment when it came out earlier was, but is it enough? And that was where it's like it was like, is it enough for who? Is it enough for you? Is it enough for another person? But the question is being asked. That's a lot. Thank you. The question is being asked, like, and then it was almost like the follow-up was, am I worthy? Like, am I enough? And the question is, you're more than. The answer. You're more than enough. Yeah. So there's the Two of Wands. I do think it came out earlier. We'll see when I post the picture. I can't remember. You have to receive. You've got to be ready to receive. You've got to be willing to receive. I mean, it's repeating over and over. Yes, confirmation. And perhaps receive the gift of love to the self. This is also the Lovers that have just came out. Can't show it. That's so silly. The Lovers. It's art. Can't show it up close. Oh. There was Six of Pentacles on the bottom here. The balance, I said. This is also a representative of Gemini. This can be the balance within the self, which did come out earlier. Yes. New beginning, new beginning, new beginning, new beginning. Be open to receiving. You cannot give externally until you have given to yourself internally. There's the fear, the Eight of Swords. Be open to receiving. And I heard healing what hurt within. The healing of what hurt within. The healing the hurt within. Yes, strength, courage. There's also the World card here, an ending of cycles, and the Page of Pentacles, which again is like a new beginning, a new opportunity. So healing of the self, healing within is taking place. This is how you found your inner voice. This is how you found your strength. This is underneath the Queen of Wands. It's so funny because earlier it was the King of Pentacles, Emperor, and then the Eight of Pentacles, which is really focused on work. And for this Queen, this is really focused on the inner passion, the inner fire. Finding the strength, the inner strength, the healing, the inner strength of healing. And there it is. Walking out of this Five of Pentacles, getting out of the cold. Eight of Wands. Takes transparency and open communication. So this can still be for the couple. That's the healing. That's the balance. The Three of Swords to the Six of Pentacles. So 5 to the 8, 5 to the 6. Yes. Giving and taking. Giving and taking. Mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. Almost time for what? Whoa. So we had the Emperor in the first, now we have the Empress. The level up. Sorry. There's always like, I say something and music goes off in my head. I'm not going to do that to y'all. The level up, the Empress, giving and taking, healing of the self, being open to receiving. The Empress is all about being open to receiving, by the way. Emperor too, just in a different way. I mean, the Empress is Mother Earth. She is the Queen of Queens. She is the nurturer. She is, they are sitting waiting to receive. I mean, that's what she does. Like, she's put in the work and she's put in the action. And there is a lot of work and action that has taken place here with the Pentacles. Yes, be open to receiving. Knight of Pentacles and Seven of Swords. There is stability on its way. Let them do what they'll do is what I heard. The wheel is moving, definitely movement. Seven of Swords, wheel of fortune. This is big. It is, it's almost, okay. You got tired of waiting, but it's already here, is what I heard. So mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. You don't need to worry about it. The Seven of Wands to the Two of Cups. The action has gone in. The action has been put in to bring forth this balance of self or union. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. That was Nine of Swords and it flipped back over. Like, you don't need to worry about it. Six of Cups. So Two of Cups, Six of Cups. Anything else? King of Swords. King of Swords. Sitting in truth, sitting in power. The Ace of Swords, lots of swords earlier that came out as well. We have the Ace of Wands here, the Ace of Pentacles. The King of Swords has already had that ace from the page to the queen to the king in the suit. Yes, manifesting, trusting. Trusting in what it was that you manifested, what you've been building. All right, I'm not going to take any more of this. We're going to clarify. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, we have, again, the two stories, though. Love of self, love and union. Before we had Two of Cups by itself that came, and I'm saying before as if you actually got to listen to the reading, but in the reading that I did before, the Two of Cups came out, which is minor for the Lovers, and this one you have both. So to me, this is double confirmation. You also have a lot more feminine energy here, but it doesn't matter the gender. It matters what energy you're leaning into. So this is the Tarot of the Abyss deck that I'm going to use for the clarifier. What I really want to know here is this Temperance card. Is this about time, alchemy, Wheel of Fortune? This is the mix. Queen of Cups. This one, I want to, if it's meant to come out, it will. So the Wheel of Fortune again, that's double. I say it's about time. It's like a clock. It's moving forward. Ace of Wands. Yes. Timing. For the Queen of Wands, Nine of Pentacles, Two of Wands, and Ace of Wands. I heard mix it up, it's almost time. Mix it up, it's almost time. That's what keeps coming to my mind for the lovers in this newer beginning. Nine of Cups. You have Nine of Pentacles. The Four of Cups. The one cup that you don't see. To the 9 is your 10. Mix it up, it's almost time. The universe, is about, that's stupid. It's about to shove it in your face. Yes. The moon. That illuminated path. Feeling stuck, the fear that you could be stuck in, but you don't need to. And, whoa. In this moon card, there are two people. Sorry, I lost the card here. There are two people. Seven of Swords again. Yeah. The truth was lit. The path has always been lit for you. The truth was already there. You already saw it. You don't need to stay in the shadows. You're coming out of the shadows. In fact, this, I kind of like the Seven of Swords because it could be taken either way. Sorry. But he's pointing a finger into the light. And so either he's walking in, well, I mean, either way, he's walking into the light. He's exposing himself. With the moon, there's no, you don't need to be worried. Like, leave that shadow alone. Leave that shadow alone. That's what I hear. The Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Yes. Hello. Okay. The Five of Pentacles, Eight of Wands. Transparent communication is what. So Three of Swords. For the King of Wands, that cycle is over. That cycle is over. King of Wands to the world. And the world wanted to come out. The universe and the other. So to me, that's confirmation. Because it's almost time, which is another endings and beginnings. Endings and beginnings. What is it almost time for? Let's go ahead and jump here because I think the message is clear. What is it almost time for? You've got Seven of Swords, double, double. Wheel of Fortune, double, double. Four of Cups, double, double. What is it almost time for? Mix it up, it's almost time. Wow, that's a lot. Nine of Wands, Five of Wands, Chariot, High Priestess. I'm putting these back in because it's way too many, but move it or lose it is what I heard. Move it or lose it. But it's almost time for what? Moving. Knight of Wands, action. There's definite action, a message coming in. Sorry, I should have let that one come back out, but it flipped funny, so I didn't. It's almost time for what? Goddess, God's universe, if you can confirm. Nine of Pentacles. It's almost time. And a bird. Sorry. It's almost time for what? Flight. Page of Cups. There's the map. There's letting the cup being filled. The cup is being, they're raising the cup up so it can just be filled naturally by the waves while looking at the map and which direction it's going in. It's almost time. It's almost time to move. Someone is in the planning phase. What does that mean? Someone's in the planning phase for moving. Someone might physically be moving, needing to move. King of Swords. So we have that confirmation. I'm only going to take what's with the Ace of Cups. It's almost time. That's letting the love. What? There's also another Empress here. Six of Wands. The Hermit to Seven of Cups. Figuring out the options. That's way too much. But the Ace of Cups, it's almost time. Mix it up. Possibly physically moving. Letting the cup being filled naturally, which for someone could be filling the cup for themselves. This King of Swords, who has a star here in the chest, but is illuminated from mind to the higher self, to the guides, the fates, the universe, God, however you want to call it. In the truth, sitting in the truth for love, and letting the love flow, letting the love free, letting the love free. Letting love flow freely. Okay. Three of Wands. I said it's about time for possibly physically moving. Mix it up, mix it up. It's almost time. King of Pentacles. This is tangible. Bringing it into the 3D. Back to the King of Cups, which was out earlier. Anything else? So we went from heavy feminine to now back. So there's the Five of Pentacles again. The King of Pentacles. Worried about... No. Yeah, worried about this Five of Pentacles stage, perhaps. Again, you're being asked not to stay in the fear. Do not stay in the fear. What else? Anything else here? Because I'm going to go to a different deck. I like repeating cards because it gives us confirmation, but at the same time... Yeah. Five of Pentacles to the Nine of Swords to the Nine of Wands to the Emperor. So this has not been easy. This new beginning, though, that's what's taking... So that's how you get out of that. That's how you get out of that. From the King of Pentacles to the Emperor. Leveling up. Again, leveling up, which is what I heard. And now you have your divine counterparts. And I just want to, yeah, Temperance again. That was on the bottom. I felt it, and I don't know why. I was just like, I need to see what that is. And you see, this is two cups that are being, that are coming into one. Two souls, divine counterparts, two souls, or two halves of a soul. It depends on how you look at it. This could be about twin flame. Again, it could also be about the perfect alchemy of self and having to go through these transitions and these new beginnings, but doing so from heart center. This message has come out now for like, I don't know, the 20th time this week, and I'm sure somebody would like to hear something different. So, I gotta say what's being said, though. I gotta say what's being said. Mix it up, it's almost time. Mix it up, it's almost time. It has been like going to war. You feel like you've been going through a war, internally, externally, but it's happening. Someone physically having to move physically, whether walking through a door or packing a box and actually moving. Trust the inner light, the guidance of the divine. I hear, mix it up, it's almost time. I am hearing moving, physically moving. Goddess, God's universe, can you clarify this for me? Is someone having to physically move? Is this about physically moving? Is this about physically? Queen of Pentacles. Put this in the middle. So now we have King of Pentacles and Queen of Pentacles, which we had earlier in the other reading. Is this about physically moving? Page of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups. This Page of Pentacles, okay, open to receiving and or making an offer. It's very innocent, beautiful. Could be about... So this could be, okay, so this could be about children. Bear with me. It could be about children. It could be about a reminder to self to love the child within that maybe you didn't feel like received love in the way that you would now give love to your own children. I don't know who that's for, whoever it's for. Just bear with me. And I feel like there's a reminder to self that you're doing just fine. And by giving this love, you can allow it to be received back to self because you are doing so in a cycle. The World card here, this cycle of self, okay? because you have the Aurora's, I'll never say it right, but an infinity like symbol just continues. For someone else, it's a matter of receiving what feels like a very small offer, but leads to a very big, big in such a way that it brings you peace. There's a sense of peace here from all of this hard work and this like waiting, going through the cold, going through the war, whether emotional, internal, it feels internal here, and then coming out of that, leveling up. You have Emperor and Empress both having to have gone through similar struggles. You have this Three of Swords to the Six of Pentacles, finding this healing, finding this balance, the Magician, trusting in the universe, trusting in the universe. There's a lot of that here. The Seven of Cups in this deck is about, it's like you're that much closer to your 9. It's not about, oh, what choice do I make? It's like, I am almost there. You've made, the choice was already made. That has been said. But I want to know, and this is movement. It's emotional. It's tangible and emotional. But the Six of Cups to the Seven of Cups, that in itself is forward movement, whether it be emotional or in the 3D. So what I want to know is that we have Pentacles. There's a lot of Pentacles. And we have Emperor and Empress, which are both fire and earth. They're kind of all the elements in a way. But they're heavy on the High Priestess. There's an owl taking flight. There's the moon. Yes. There's the decision and the illuminated path. 2 of Wands. There's the devil, which I feel like is strong for Capricorn season and devil in the details. There's definitely a path. It's not a path that everybody would choose. It's not a path everyone would choose. It's a hard path. It's not an easy path. But there's okay, the Hangman can be taken a different way. Like look at it differently, right? I feel like this one is like a dancer. It's like swaying, but it's so beautiful and so peaceful. There's a relaxation here. This isn't a matter of like, this isn't being caught in something. That's a choice. It's not a path everyone would choose, but it's a path that fits for you. It's a path that brings you peace. Tell me I'm wrong. I don't think I am. No. It is the new beginning. It's not a path that everyone would choose, but it's one that you did choose. And it has come with hard work. It has come with a lot of healing, a lot of inner self-healing, the need for inner self-healing in order to move forward onto this illuminated path and get out of the shadows. You can do it. The 8 of Swords to the 9 of Swords. You are moving through it. The 9 of Wands. It is not easy. It's not easy, but you are doing it, and you just need, if this is what you want, which I believe it is because it's a path that you chose, it's one that you manifested. Hello. It's one you prayed for. You prayed for it. King of Wands. There's your action. It is about physically moving it forward. This is a king of action who prayed for this new beginning. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth, I heard. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. You prayed for this. You manifested this. No, nobody said it was going to be easy. And what's the most likely outcome? Goddess, God's universe. What do we have here? What's the most likely outcome? I heard pick up the other deck. I heard you. Okay. This is the last one, man. I'm not using any more. On the bottom, 2 of Cups. The 9 of Wands is almost at the end. This struggle. The struggle bus. The struggle bus is real. The struggle bus is real. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Mix it up, it's almost time. Mix it up, it's almost time. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Not saying you can't complain. Somebody who wants to, I just want to complain about it. That's something I would totally say. Like, I just want to complain about it. Doesn't mean I don't want it, but I can complain about it, right? Be clear in your intention when you are saying things like that. Be clear that you're not saying that you don't want it, because you could complain about it and, you know, that can give the wrong intention. You can then put the wrong energy into the universe. I talked about this in last night's reading, I think. I always say I think because I can't remember anything. When I said something, how I said something, it all blurs together. Okay, guys, universe. Don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Mix it up, mix it up. Okay. So, y'all saw me. I showed you. It was on the bottom of the deck. I just shuffled like several times. I've just sat here and shuffled this. It comes back out. And I said, what's the overall message? What's the most likely outcome here, right? You prayed for this. You prayed for this. You manifested this. There is a lot of work that had to go into this from all sides. The universe is at the top here. This is the minor for the lovers, okay? I'll let a couple more come out before I end the video. Don't worry, but don't worry. Some of you are probably like, please no. You can always stop watching, you know. I don't know who's that for, but you prayed for this. You begged for it. It is here. The aces are here. The closing of old, the beginning of new, it is here. It has not been easy. It will not be easy even going forward. There is still so much. Listen, when you find your person, that does not mean that everything is sunshine and roses for the rest of your life. That's not life. Energy is forever moving, and it ebbs and flows. It's down, it's up. It's a matter of whether or not you're going to take the hand that's being held out to you. Look, take the hand that's being held out to you, using the resource that is there available to you, being in partnership. Everything is not on you, but you do have to fulfill the self. You do have to fill the cup for the self before you can offer a sip to anybody else. And you have to be able to put more water back into it, right? The only way you do that is if you like and love the self. And the only way that you like, right. You prayed for this. That's the Magician, what, 3 times? I'm not crazy, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah. Yes. Do not look a gift horse in the mouth. Somebody, okay. Yeah. Somebody needs to know. The intention is what is going to shape how this moves forward, okay? So what I mean by that is I talked the other day about the new moon. Oh, so something around the 19th may be impactful for this reading, okay? But I talked about it with the full moon. You have the power. What am I trying to say? Oh my gosh, it just completely, like, it was like, no, just stop. All right. You asked for it, you manifested, you prayed for it, it's here. The new beginning is here. It is up to you to move accordingly. For somebody, that is a physical movement. I really, really want that. Can I get that, please? Can I get an answer to that about the physical move? There's 5 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the Devil card. I mean, someone is like terrified of what's coming their way. And yet it's amazing. I mean, it's amazing. But that can be scary. I get it. No, I mean, it can be scary. Anytime it's something new, it almost feels like there's more to lose. Oh, like there's even more to lose now. It's not so much about letting go before. Yeah, this is deep, deep love feelings. It's not so much about letting go of what was there before. It's about how do you hold on and nurture and keep what it is that you know is coming your way. The High Priestess, you know, so it's already set. Again, you made the decision. The path was set. You chose the path a long time ago. The path is now illuminated. There's shadows that you can get stuck in, but you are doing the work to keep out of that. You've leveled up Emperor, Empress. That's done, right? This is for the union of two or the balance of self, whatever it is, whatever your goal is, okay? Again, you manifested. And now it's like, oh gosh, how do I keep it? But I got to be able to keep it. And what if I can't keep it? What if it all goes to hell, right? Like, listen, there's not an actual crystal ball out there. It's the calculated risk. It's you take a risk, because if you stay where you were, that's a risk that you lose it and you've looked the gift horse in the mouth, right? I don't know why I keep saying this crap, but that's what happens. You lose it altogether then, versus the fear of losing it. You've actually lost it if you stay in the shadow. It's gone. It's done. It's away. Because the wheel keeps turning. You have the wheel here twice. So you have the choice. You move with the wheel or you lose it altogether. And it is not a what if. Knight of Pentacles. Actual movement. This is tangible moving. So for somebody who's actually moving, and then the Hierophant, for somebody, it's moving into this union that was already blessed. It was already approved beyond, above your pay grade. Yeah. There's your gift horse. What are you going to do with it? Love and money. You're going to move. So, but listen, calculated risk. Remember, I said calculated risk. You have this. The Knight of Pentacles is the stable, dependable. You can have the calculated risk while still moving forward. It's not about moving without caution. I'm really shocked that we don't have the Page of Swords, actually. This cautiously optimistic. It's not about that. You got plenty of caution and fear that's helping, that's trying even to pull you back. But it is about you take what you can carry and you leave the rest behind. There's the calculated risk. And you do so, it's steady movement. It's steady movement with heart and passion. Yeah, and there's your love. And now you got love. I think we have. The only knight we didn't have is the Knight of Swords. So see, that's the Knight of Swords is like the fastest of all the knights. The Knight of Wands gives you enough speed. There is this stable forward movement, heart center. Anything else? Anything else on this? And then we're going to close shop. And there's your perfect balance, your alchemy. The universe is helping. So, I think I said everything I need to say. I got really passionate there for a little bit. I'm not going to do what I normally do and go back over. I think everybody, whoever needed the message, you got it. Whoever needed the message, you got it. It's such a weird day. Oh, that was the other thing. Crap. So I woke up, as I clean this up, if you don't want to listen to me, go ahead and cut the reading. That's all I'm going to say, but I'm going to tell you that I woke up this morning with like this kind of anxiety, but not a fearful anxiety, like some of this coming out of the shadows into the light, but as an anticipatory type anxiety. And I'm not, the only thing I can think is because mix it up, it's almost time. That's the anticipatory feeling. What did I do with these cards? I'm losing my mind. Yep, they're right here. And so the day has just been really weird because of that. Like, is it something I need to anticipate for today? Is it something that's coming in the next week or two? I'll be honest with you. I think this is, with the Wheel of Fortune having come out twice, I think this is like a bigger picture kind of thing. And I think there is more truth that's coming out for whoever needs that message to help make things more clear. What are the next steps for you? But you're moving steadily and you're doing the work to bring yourself out of those shadows of that path that has been illuminated. You know, the shadows on the side where you can get stuck in the fear and stuck in the what ifs and all of that. Remember, those aren't real. You can see clearly with the path, but there's even more illumination that I think is coming to you. Us collectively as a community, as a whole, and as the things become more transparent, I think small moves become big moves. Mix it up. It's almost time. All right. Happy Saturday.